Okay, in your paid members area, when you log into your ibuzzpro back office, not the campaign setup area, just your back office with your username and password that you got, you can actually process a payment from somebody. Let's say you get into ibuzzpro and you have an associate or a friend or somebody, and they want to join up like the next day, or the day after, or an hour after you join up, or whatever, okay? Well, obviously you haven't got your LinkPoint account set up because it takes about 2 days to get your account approved, so you don't have a LinkPoint account set up, okay? Well, here's the way this works. On the left-hand side of your members area, there's going to be a link. Actually, I can show you. Here it is. It's called Process Payments. You see this up here? Process Payments. You click that link, and when you click that link, you're going to come to this. Okay? Manually process ibuzzpro payment. Pretty cool sounding, huh? Okay, here's the way it works. And I've done this with people. And it isn't necessarily just when you first join that maybe somebody wants to join an hour later and you don't have your LinkPoint account set up. I had a woman join me and she said, well, you know, I have some money in my PayPal account. I'd rather not use my credit card. Can I use that? And I said, sure. So she PayPal'd me the $500 to buy her ibuzzpro system. And then I went in and manually processed the payment. So, you know, there's different uses for this, and I'll show you exactly how it works. The person has to actually sign in with a username and password. They have to do that first, and then what happens is then they pay you, and then what happens is that here's an example right here. This is a new member of mine, Dale. But the first time he signed in, he forgot his username and password. So he signed up again. Only this time he made note of his username and password. Anyway, the point is, he shows up in my back office as somebody who signed up but didn't start a payment plan yet. Okay? You see how that goes? So when you have somebody like that, and if you have somebody who's signing up wants to pay you in a different way other than with their credit card through your LinkPoint account, you'll see over here there's a live link called Process. See that? You just click Process, and what happens is that you can now process their payment manually. And here is how it works. Okay? Select a payment processor. You can just put, let's say it's PayPal. You just put custom processor. Custom processor, you put PayPal. Transaction ID, you would put whatever your transaction ID is from the PayPal purchase. And you put the amount, in this case it'd be $500. Account ID is not necessary. And then you click Submit. Just remember that when you do this, you're indicating that that person has paid. Okay? So don't do this if somebody says to you, yeah, I'll be glad to send you the money tomorrow. Remember, I don't know if you're old enough to remember when you were a kid, where they had the Popeye the Sailor Man and olive oil, and Wimpy, who liked hamburgers, and his theme was, I'll gladly pay you tomorrow for a hamburger today. Of course, he never paid tomorrow, because tomorrow he wanted another hamburger. So that whatever money he had went to the hamburger for that day. Okay, so you only want to do this with somebody who pays you cash money or whatever. Okay? Now, if it's a cousin, if it's somebody that you know, and you know that they're going to pay you, it's not a problem. But if it's somebody that you don't know, that you haven't done business with before, or maybe they're just an acquaintance, or maybe there's somebody that you just happen to talk to an hour after you join, and they say, oh my God, that's incredible, that's exactly what I'm looking for, I want to join right now, but you don't know them. You want to have a little discretion here. Because once you click that submit button, you can't go back and try to collect payment. Well, you can, but you're not going to have any recourse if they say, what are you talking about? I already paid. It shows up in my back office that I'm paid. And, so, be careful with it. Be careful with it. Anyway, so that's how you do that. That's exactly how you do it. And as I said, I've used this on numerous occasions. It's cool. Now, I don't remember if I did this before. I may have, or I may not have. I've made so many of these videos for this training site. There's like almost 30 here. And I don't do them all on the same day. Otherwise, I'd be completely wiped out. So I don't remember if I told you this or not before. But you can view your downline. And whenever anybody joins up your program and sends you money, send you $500, or if you're not qualified yet, they send you $250. You really need to go in here and check. Click View Downline and check to make sure that it says that they're active. That means they paid the $77.98, which is the $50 activation fee, and the first month of $27.98. If they haven't paid that, it's going to show up as not active. And you have to make sure that they understand that it's $500 plus $77.98, and after that it's $27.98 a month. That begins 30 days after they pay the first month. Okay? Really, really important that you do that, because if they're not active, they're not going to be able to get very far in this system. Because ibuzzpro is saying, hey, they haven't paid. So, and this has happened on numerous occasions because people get very excited and enthusiastic and they forget to do a step. The other thing is you can click email downline. You can send one email per week to your downline with the subject, and I think I already showed you that. But anyway, and that's basically how that goes. And then of course I showed you the back office tour, which you get to by clicking members only. Okay, remember this? I'm sure I showed you this. I'm not having that bad of a senior moment. I don't remember that I showed you this. So, okay, alright, that's it.